Hey guys, it's Tin Man. So many times I'm driving along and, just different, quite interesting conversation comes up in my head, obviously. Nobody's sitting beside me, so I just start kind of thinking about the stuff. One of the things I've noticed, I was just thinking about, I'm going to continue on here, get back into it, is the cliff dismantling. Like, you see that big cliff on our left, I can see different parts of it that are being dismantled just by visual like this. And maybe some of you are doing that through color and stuff. You're trying to attempt the same thing, and that's part of how you do it. You do it through looking at the growth of moss and different things like that, such too. But from a far distance, it's mostly color, plus certain landscapes of it, of the cliffs and stuff, the rock faces and rock walls, however you want to see them, mountainsides. Well, when you're as deep into looking and studying that stuff as me, one of the realizations you're going to come across is you're going to realize that they do present it to us humans a lot. So in other words, we see a whole bunch of cliffs in front of us right now. There might be a whole bunch of cliff sides around that we're just in our view right now that haven't been touched for many, many years. Maybe never. I don't know. We're investigating to figure out how these guys work and stuff. So I put questions out for us all to answer. I've got lots of answers, and I don't even mind getting and hearing different answers from people on some of my very sure things, as long as they're willing to carry the conversation on after we hear these different answers and such, right? It's all about figuring it out. It's not about one person saying they're a winner. So yeah, we're not in sunrise anymore, I guess, because it's 10:15, or just about 10:15, about 20 to 10 a.m. And so we're seeing what we're seeing right now at 9:40, but the sun's obviously low. It's winter. Well, we're March the 2nd today, so the 2nd day of spring. So when I'm driving along here, obviously there's no roadside cliffs right at this moment. If we hold on for, we'll keep this video. In 2 minutes we're going to be up to those, actually I think we're stopping at gas at this next gas station up the road here. So I'll probably just be hitting pause, but I just want to finish that. It's kind of like, if they have plans to do more of something, they show us more, so then we're comfortable with the more coming. They could be working in our areas a lot less than is necessary. I'm going to go with that. Even though I don't fully understand their necessities or their necessities, but just to put it either way, I still have my thoughts in it. So I see that it's not necessary for what they do. At least with the rocks part of it I'm talking about. The trees and stuff, fine. We're going to have, they've got reasons why they take care of the trees the way they take care of the trees. And everybody will start really realizing that also. How the trees look now is really how they look underground. Like their roots amount of root stuff that goes on underground has been hugely vast. Whenever we've pulled up roots, we've always seen a lot more going on for runoffs. Like if you kind of looked at the roots as branches, you would see way more branches underground than above ground. Now that number is catching up above ground. I believe that the work of the roots below ground was theirs, that they own that also in a lot of ways. And now what they've done is they're bringing a lot of their work again above ground and in a heavier part. So that foundation right there, I could stop and for sure have shown some marks on that great big foundation. That is a big structural importance. And that's without even, I didn't even see anything that would make me say that. I just know that they would not be leaving that great big structure alone. You know, there's, and then so when you look at here, you see a lot more mesh going on the cliff sides and stuff. And probably, you know, in any of the areas that the highways can afford to do that stuff, they implement it. If you're in a type of area where they can hardly afford to clear the rocks off of the road, then they, you know, it's a different story. One of these cliffs, just 2 days ago when I came into town Thursday night, today is Saturday morning, Thursday afternoon when I came in, there was a big amount of ice. I don't think we've come to the corner just yet. That had just recently fallen. It would have been bigger than my car, and it had just recently fallen within an hour, maybe 2 hours max. Might be deeper back on the highway here or something, but it looks like in the 2 days most of the ice is really cleared up from those. Although I'm looking a little bit deeper, you get to see it back in there, so maybe those in particular rocks are not the iced up ones that I'm referring to. These springs that come out of the rock, come out of our mountain sides and such. Oops. Just trying to find a better spot. But those springs are something that when they're cracking around on the rocks and the mountains and stuff, that's what ends up happening. You know, water finds its way. So peace out for now. This is, we're in Hope. We're kind of coming to the pretty much the end of the Fraser Valley, where it's the very bottom of the Fraser Valley, and that is through the river system, is how you would be able to measure the distance and height from where the river is here in comparison to ocean levels. So we're really not very high yet in any mountains because the river is just